Hi guys, part of my diabetic control is doing a daily walk, and I think as a diabetic sometimes we complicate things. What we need to do is take advantage of our environment and what's around us. Just get up wherever you are and just walk. Now, for months, my podiatrist, actually years, my podiatrist have had a hold, and I couldn't do any walking because I have a history of osteomyelitis, and I even had gangrene. But due to my recent blood sugar spike 6 months ago and my liver number spiking, my neurologist of primary care wanted me to do more activity, and so my podiatrist was able to order me a certain type of shoe that allowed me to walk even though I had 2 wounds on my feet. That took the shoe took the weight off the wounds, and my wounds have been able to heal, and at the same time I've been able to walk and maintain my blood sugar, in addition to my keto diet, in addition to intermittent fasting, in addition to my 1 meal a day. So guys, I'm doing everything in my toolbox to maintain my blood sugar control, and walking is the newest addition to that toolbox. And it's such a relief that it's such a great day out here, because I swear we've had the worst summer in Florida, the worst heat I ever seen in Florida. It's been terrible. Now with this walking, my podiatrist have cleared me for. He doesn't want me to do anything extreme, just light walking, and after which I check my feet, make sure there's no skin breakage, make sure there's no redness, and still I have to maintain my podiatrist follow-ups. Right now they're every couple of weeks, and as I progress with my walking, I'm following the 10% rule that he laid out, and as long as there's no hiccups, I can increase the length of my walks by 10%. Man, it's been a long journey with this diabetes. When I first got diagnosed, my A1C was 14. Now with the walking, the Ozempic, the keto diet, the 1 meal a day, intermittent fasting, my latest A1C was 5.4. I'm starting to feel stronger. My energy levels are coming back. So, hey, I'm taking it day by day. And guys, remember, as a diabetic, if you have insurance, They're required to cover you with one pair of diabetic shoes a year, but make sure the diabetic shoes actually fit you properly so they don't do any damage to you. And make sure your primary care and your podiatrist provides those shoes to you yearly, because an old pair of diabetic shoes can cause damage as well. And like my neurologist says, that if you don't use it, you lose it. You have to stay active. You have to stay walking as a diabetic, because blood circulation, blood flow is key to preventing diabetic infections. Preventing diabetic infections is key to preventing surgical options, which is amputations on diabetics. And guys, there's something I did learn. Well, I'm realizing our body is an adaptive body, meaning that our body kind of gets used to certain things, repetitive things. So you have to switch it up sometimes. You gotta push yourself sometimes in order to get the same effect. So, you have to over time increase your walks. You have to over time improve, even clamp down on your diet even further. You have to, as you older, you have to do more as you age. Fair, unfair, your body changes. To make things easier for me, I use an app called Map My Walk. It lets me know how far I've walked, and that lets me know my 10% rule, where I can increase the length of my walk by 10% a day to keep in line with my podiatrist recommendations, because I don't want to overdo myself. I don't want to risk another injury, because with my type of diabetes, an injury, a wound, or a cut can cause an infection, and with my type of diabetes, the infection moves kind of quickly. So we want to avoid any type of risk. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because As I get older, my body takes more to maintain my blood sugar control. And that's key because for diabetics, maintaining blood sugar control prevents the development of new conditions and new ailments associated with diabetes. Diabetics have high risk of developing hypertension, which I have. Diabetics have a high risk of developing gout, which I have. Diabetics develop neuropathy, which I have. Diabetics have a high risk of developing a host of other diseases. And if you keep your blood sugar under control, you prevent further diseases, further ailments, further conditions from developing. If I would have known I was diabetic in the beginning, I would not have developed all these other conditions that I have, and I would not have to be so actively in the process of reversing them, which I am doing. Now that I have lowered my blood sugar, my blood pressure is under control. My neuropathy is under control. My gout is under control. A lot of these digestive diseases go hand in hand. Guys, I'm entering the end of my walk, and I appreciate your support.